A community college can get you your freshman and sophomore year, and that would be the same thing as a university, but universities would offer that additional junior and senior year. You can utilize definitely financial aid, but if you're looking at the community college, it's going to be about half of what you're going to pay at a public university. One of the big differences that you're going to find at community colleges, though, is going to be class sizes. Most community colleges are going to be around 30. At the university, they're going to be a lot larger classroom sizes. So when I was going to a university, I had 400 people in one of my classes. The best thing you can do is to do that research and visit those campuses. It's going to be a different process depending on if you're going to go to a university or if you're going to go to a community college. For a university, one of the biggest things is you're going to want to do a lot of research. Researching on things like population, what kind of diversity do they have on that campus. Another big question is what kind of things are they going to be looking for in a student? So is your GPA going to be a big factor? Are they looking for somebody who's been involved in multiple things? At that point, a lot of times students are also looking to get recommendations to get into that particular university, so that's a big part of doing the application as well. You might have to provide records, so things like your current transcript from your high school. You're trying to make yourself look the best for that college. For the community college, you want to do an application. Typically, they're going to be online and they're fairly simple. We're open enrollment, most of the community and technical colleges, which means that the only thing that we're looking for is that you're doing an application, that you're over the age of 18, and that you're able to pay for your classes. You do a thing called the FAFSA, which is the Free Application for Federal Student Aid, and you have to submit that FAFSA by a particular deadline. You do an online application where you're going to use your financial records and your parents' or guardians' financial records to answer the questions. Financial aid is grants, which is money that you get that you don't have to pay back. Financial aid is also work study, which are jobs that are paid through either the state or the federal government. They pay your wages, and then you get jobs usually that are pretty convenient on campus. And then the third form of financial aid is loans. Make sure that you're reading all the details on loans. Loans are money you get up front. Typically, you don't have to pay it back until after you graduate. You do want to find out about the interest rate that you're going to have and when you're going to have to start paying that. Keep copies of everything that you do. Anytime you fill out that application, keep a copy of what it is that you write down, because you have to submit financial aid every single year. That's usually what your main study is going to be focused on. So for somebody, for instance, who's interested in architecture, your major is architecture. If for somebody who wanted to be a nurse, your major is nursing. So it's whatever emphasis and career you're thinking about going into, or a general field that's going to go into a career. Now, as far as choosing a major, the biggest thing is you want to sit down with an advisor. So if you have an idea of what it is that you're interested with, that advisor will sit down and tell you about what options are offered at that school. Sometimes it's a matter of choosing classes that are going to fit your interest area. Sometimes you double major in things. So like, let's say somebody wanted to learn how to cook, but they wanted to also manage a business to where they could run their own culinary business. They may want to do culinary and then also get a business degree at the same time.